See, once you know principles, you can make things work for you a lot easier. You're not getting stuck on diets or meal plans or tactics on how to lose weight, because like anything with principles, once you know them, you can manipulate them. You can always come back to the overriding principle of what that principle is, if that makes sense. So this video is going to dive into the principles behind what we should be doing to lose body fat, to lose the weight, and to tone up. So let's get into it. How are we keeping, guys? It's David O'Connor here from Doc Fitness, and look, when it comes to the whole nutritional realm, there's so much stuff out there that people get so hung up on. My friend did this and it worked for them, or this diet plan or that diet plan, or whatever, let's say, extreme fat loss thing is out there today. I don't know what there is, to be honest, we don't focus on it. But if you knew the principle behind nutritional stuff, you're not going to see things as a diet. You're not going to look at foods as good or bad. You're not going to look at things as or I can't have that, or I can't have this. You'll know how to make those decisions for yourself. And once you know that, it's powerful for yourself, because it's stuff you learn for life. It's stuff you can pass down to your kids. So with that, I start off every single workshop and seminar we do here at Doc Fitness for our members, for our non-members, or even for my online clients as well, on a starting point with the foundational stuff you need to know when it comes to the principles of losing weight, losing body fat, and toning up as well. So I'm going to step out of this frame and we're going to get into that over here. Alright, so when it comes down to it, there's a few fundamental principles that we like to teach, or even just get across in your own head, because once you know them, you can base your decisions with food, nutrition stuff, and training stuff off that. So step one is we introduce people to the nutritional pyramid, and again, I did not invent this. I got this from great people like Mike Isotel and Eric Helms on where to get started with the fundamentals when it comes to nutrition. Because number one, you have your calorie deficit, you have your energy balance. Number two, you have your macronutrients, stuff like that. So we go through that pyramid. I've done videos in the past, so I'm not going to go through these things individually. So when it comes to the food side of it, our main goal is to create that negative energy balance. So we do things like starting off, like the latest blog series I've gone through as well, like level 1, level 2, and level 3 nutrition, where we focus on food quality. Number one, just getting the basics right with food and water. And then we go a bit deeper, we go by hand size, which is the picture up here. And then we can go even deeper than that again, where we start tracking calories and that kind of stuff to make sure we're making progress each week. Because once you have your pyramid, once you have your base level knowledge of your proteins, carbs and fats, and then you have your, let's say, method of controlling calories, you have your knowledge, you put that into action, you have a caloric deficit created, which inevitably is going to bring us the results that we want. That is the whole reason why we do this at the end of the day. That is the principles behind it. Get a base level of knowledge, put that base level knowledge into action, and the action that we take in this case is teaching people what are proteins, carbs and fats. How can we use our hand sizes to track and judge those if we're busy in our days, if we're only starting off with this stuff, and then over time we can get a bit more in detail when it comes to calorie tracking and protein specifics and all that kind of fancy stuff. But again, the principles remain the same. We're controlling calories. And then that is why I said, like before, meal plans do this, any diet plans do this. But again, if you're not learning behind why you're doing a certain meal plan, I think they're stupid, to put it bluntly, okay? So the big other elephant then in the room is what's going to determine whether you tone up or not is the actual training behind all this. There's no point in saying just focus on the food side of it and you're going to look toned at the end of the day. Success leaves clues. If you're not training properly, you're fooling yourself into thinking that you're going to tone up the way you want. You won't. You won't have the body shape, body figure you want. Ladies won't have the tone figure. Lads won't have the muscle, let's say, the muscle they want, the muscle tone they want. I'm not talking about big, huge bodybuilders like that. I'm just talking about looking a bit better with the clothes off naked and fitting on the t-shirts a bit better, fitting the jeans a bit better. That's all that is. So again, don't forget the training aspect of all this as well. You have to be training right too, which is a whole other video series or video for this to get into this detail. But again, look, take the principles from this. This is the principles with dropping body fat and tone up. If you're not in a calorie deficit, you will not get the results, and it's as simple as that. In an easy way to break it down. It's maybe not as simple as that, because there's so many other factors that come into play. But again, fundamentally, that's what it will come back to at the end of the day. So hopefully that was helpful. If you have any friends that need to hear this as well, guys, if you have anyone that's kind of stuck on a clean eating plan or stuck on some diet plan or going yo-yo dieting up and back and forward or whatever it is, maybe tag them here in this video because it might be helpful for them. Give it a share, give it a like, subscribe to the YouTube page if you haven't already, and we'll chat to you soon.